13th February 2013, a Friday. We're gearing up for the weekend, and boy, oh boy, do we have an exciting show for you today.
Yes, and these are some of the stuff that we have lined up just to spice up your Friday.
James Anthony has a dream, a vision to make Malaysia the first ASEAN country to have flown around the world. Today on The Breakfast Show, we have him as our special guest, and we shall use this opportunity to get to know the man himself.
My name is Captain James Tan. I currently hold a Malaysian Book of Records for the youngest pilot to fly a single-engine piston aircraft in an expedition from England to Bangkok and back. A total distance of 13,803 nautical miles, visiting 14 different countries. I am the pilot for One Malaysia Around the World 2030 for you.
Now, that was Captain James Tan. Now, he's only 21 years old, but it's also filled with the dream to empower Malaysian youth. He also has a learning disability, dyslexia. But as a young Malaysian, he has been awarded the youngest Malaysian to fly a single-engine piston aircraft in an expedition.
Correct. And he's all geared up to make a world record this time around to travel the globe in 55 days. Let's welcome Mr. Captain James on the show, and also ASEAN, who is the program director of the Around the World, the One Round the World program.
One Malaysia Around the World.
One Malaysia Around the World program.
Right.
Good morning.
Good morning to both of you. Now, James, what inspired you to do this?
What inspired me?
Yeah, I mean, you think about
this
a lot of 21-year-olds out there would be kind of living life, enjoying their youth.
chilling.
But you are like, you know, you're like making one record after another.
What inspired me is it's all of you. I want to. It's what else is better just to inspire other people to go for their dreams, because this is a magnificent world that we have, and the sky isn't the limit. We are, and I truly believe each of us has the potential to actually do anything that we actually set our minds to.
Correct.
Wow.
But growing up, you know, you grew up with dyslexia. But what triggered your determination to do what you're doing right now, to be the best at what you're doing? What was that little trigger, you know, back in the day when you realized, I want to be a pilot and I want to be the best?
The day that I actually decided to actually become a pilot is I was having a first time ever I saw a 747. I was like, oh my God, that looks amazing. and then right after that, I was sitting down. I was like 5 years old. And I saw the captain walk by, you know, with his uniform, with his bag, and I was like, all right. But then the key that actually triggered me, that actually turned my interest into passion, was that when in flight, I saw a red fighter fly vertically 90 degrees up in the air. And then from that day onwards, it was fate. I was meant to do this.
Right.
And that was it. I was hooked. I was hooked.
It's like a boy's dream. I know a lot of boys who want to become pilot when they grow up. Now, I also find that part of your story very inspiring, the part where you grew up with dyslexia, which is a learning disability. Now, what was it like having that and achieving that dream? Was it in any way kind of challenged you more so?
Yeah, firstly, I apologize. I would like to correct you about something. Dyslexia isn't a disability. It's a gift.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. And yeah, it's a gift.
Yes. This Friday morning.
No, tell us more. Yes.
Yes, it was extremely challenging. Things didn't come easy for me. I needed to learn over and over and over. But I think the gift of dyslexia actually motivated my own personal will, that actually come on, I can do this. I can match anyone. And it was.
So would you say you've somewhat overcome?
Yes, of course. Yes.
That's amazing. Now, ASEAN, you've been with him since day one.
Yes.
With regards to this program. How did you come about this idea of him, you know, traveling around the world, and what made you push for this program to happen?
Actually, it was all James's idea, and he was telling me, we were working on another project, and then he came and he told me, you know, I actually want to fly around the world. This is my dream. So he went into detail, and I just continued to motivate him. And then one day he said, I'm actually going to go to pitch this project. I'd like you to come with me. and we went to Putrajaya, got lost for 2 hours because, you know, we were a bunch of youngsters trying to find
So hold
this
on,
place.
you don't know who you're going to be meeting?
No, we know who we were going to be meeting, but it was Friday, so, you know, we were late because they wouldn't let us in because of security checks.
Yeah.
We got lost for about 2 hours within the building because it's like a maze. And next thing you know, I mean, everything happens for a reason, you know. So I met up with this this girl, Anis, and she was actually the first person in the PMO that we talked to, and she was like, you know what? This can go somewhere. So she directed us through the right channels, and you know, the rest is sort of history. It's sort of fate. And then basically, they were so in love with James's energy and his drive, and the fact that he's only 21 years old and he wants to fly around the world and bring global pride back to Malaysia. It's rejections that he's been through. It was just something for Malaysian youth to really look and say, hey, you know what? You can do anything, you just need to get up and do something about it.
Exactly.
Speaking about rejections, what exactly were the rejections and hurdles, you know, that you had to face getting here?
Many rejections from people that have asked for help to assist me in this in endeavor. Negative inputs from my friends, from my family members as well. But this is all part of the learning concept, and I'm here today, so. Sorry, we are here today.
We are here
today.
Together
And, I just want to point out something. She's amazing, you know. She is amazing.
Look at him plugging her
Both
in.
of you combined make a great team.
Yes.
Now,
Thank
so
you.
55 days, is that right?
About 50.
50
Aiming
days
for 50.
Yeah, we're aiming
around
for
the
50,
world.
Yeah.
What is, I mean, this is major. This is major. I mean, what are the cities that you're going to be stopping, or, you know, what is the plan here?
Okay, well, I'll be stopping in many countries. In total, it will be about 20 countries. As for the cities and more information, like me on 1RTW on Facebook.
1RTW,
Right
which stands
away.
for one round the world.
Yes, correct, right.
Around the world.
He's got marketing skills. Now, what are you anticipating? What are the challenges that you're preparing for? You know, it's a long trip, and I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of challenges.
Yes.
What are you anticipating? Are you prepared for it?
Yes, I have winter experience. Ice is a main factor now during these seasons. I'll be flying through the North Pacific and as well through the Atlantic as well, through the central routes, because currently Greenland is still very dangerous. There'll be many challenges, not just weather, but man as well. There'll be a lot of bureaucracy issues on the ground as well. But and then there's another challenge out of all of that, myself.
Correct. You might
Personal
experience
will,
fatigue.
fatigue,
all that.
massive fatigue.
Will you be flying alone? Like,
Yeah.
is she gonna join you?
No, the title I'm going for is the youngest person to circumnavigate the world solo. So it's a one-man mission.
I see. Okay. So have you do you look up to any other pilots for this mission of yours?
Oh, yes. Captain Barrington Ivan, Carlos Schmidt. I just want to point out something. The only reason why I'm here today, it is not because of me, but it's because of my team. They've literally helped me every single step of the way, and I'd like to make a special thank to Team 1RTW, my family, and most importantly, ASEAN and my mum, Olive.
Right, okay.
sweet.
Now, you come from a mixed parentage as well.
Yes, that's correct.
Right, you are half...
Okay, just to make sure, I'm Chinese and Welsh.
Okay. Welsh, you're Chinese Welsh.
Chinese Welsh, okay.
You can
Now,
call me Chihuahua, I guess. Yeah.
we have a shortcut for a lot of stuff. don't
Yes, we do,
Yes. Now, coming back to your mission here, what are the safety precautions that you have taken to make sure your mission succeeds?
Many maintenance checks for the aircraft. The most important one is immersion suit. An immersion suit, it is a lot like a thermal dry suit, because if I do touch wood ditch, without that I have about 4 minutes before I pass on. And then, but then with that suit I got 3 hours. Plus on top of that I have a life raft and a life jacket. With all of that up, I've got 3 days if I ditch.
Right.
Then as well, the mountain areas of the Rockies, there's a bit of a turbulence issue, but that's why I'm flying slightly towards the north of it, so it'll be fine.
Do we have a backup team, just in case? Yeah?
We do.
We do.
Are
Yeah,
they
we do,
like
we do,
tailing
yeah.
him at the back?
No,
Or no?
no.
Or like waiting for a phone call, basically?
Well, pretty much, he's going to be directly linked to us. There's going to be 2 operations. So there's one that's over here, and then there's the technical operations is going to be basically leapfrogging while, for his destinations.
okay.
So that's done by MYPA, which is the Malaysian Youth Pilot Association.
All right.
They're helping. They're actually participating, and then they're in link with this incredibly so
Yes,
much, just to
yeah.
make sure that he's safe. And at any point in time, the contingency plan is 100% safety
Yes.
first. I mean, he is very unique. We want to make sure he comes back.
One piece.
Yes.
One piece.
Now, James, just traveling alone here, have you done any kind of preparation? Have you kind of visited these places on a solo aircraft, kind of leading towards your mission?
I've been to half of the destinations already on my previous work. The only new place will be America. Other than that, it is leading through learning, and I've been trained very well. So.
Well, yes, because we heard that your single-engine piston aircraft solo flying in an expedition.
Yeah.
So you were how did it go managing that single-engine piston plane? Yeah.
It was interesting work, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Is there any one point in time that you felt, oops, this is going slightly unexpected?
Well, quite a few places, which I do not want to mention the countries.
Okay.
Okay. I was impounded for about 8 hours because to actually refuel my aircraft, I actually needed to go through a public road to the other side of the apron, and then the security officers weren't very happy about that. And there were some very bad icing conditions as well over in North Italy.
Almost got robbed.
Oh yeah, almost got robbed. Yeah.
Almost got robbed while you were
You
on
should start
land.
writing.
Yeah, well,
Start writing a book, okay?
Yes, that would make-
you've got a record before, which was the Malaysian Guinness
Yeah.
Book of Record, and this time around, traveling the globe, you're trying to break 5 records. Is this true? 2 records.
There are separate books.
Okay.
For the world, currently I'm going for 1. For Malaysia, I'm going for quite a few. So
I see.
Fingers
So a first for many categories.
Yes, yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Now, I know a lot of viewers want to catch you and follow your trip. So they can do so by what? Following you on Twitter?
yeah, follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, and on my website. Do you mind if I stand up for a second?
No, go ahead. Do you want to do a dance?
Yeah. No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I just want to show the back of the shirt. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Do you zoom in on that? Yeah.
Stay there, stay.
It's not always you get
Alright,
spontaneous
so-
guests like this.
And then,
Dream
Decide to
flight.
stand up
Yeah.
and...
So
One dream.
1rtw.com.my.
Yeah.
I
And
see.
please like us on the Facebook as well at 1RTW.
His flight departure has yet to be confirmed.
Yeah,
However-
basically it's a surprise, most likely in March. So the flight schedules are all up on the website. It will be
Right.
updated
So
accordingly.
viewers and the public
Absolutely.
basically can go and support him
Yes.
at the time of his departure as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So do stay tuned for updates. Keep yourself in the loop by following him on Twitter, Facebook, and Twitter. It's 1RTW, right? That's
Yes.
the Twitter
Yes.
handle.
Yes.
1RTW on Twitter and also on Facebook. All the best. We're quite excited. Hopefully to meet you again once you're done traveling the world.
Yes, come back and tell us all about the experience.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
We'll do that.
Thank you so much to the both of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to
Now-
take a quick break, right, Lisa?
Yes, that's right.